In 2016 I sold my Triumph Bonneville. I started to do a lot of off-roading on my Triumph Bonneville, which is absolutely inappropriate bike for it. At that year, only option was to buy Duke 390. There were gossips for around a year or more that 390 adventure will come, but you know, gossips are gossips, and I couldn't wait, so I took the Duke. People are wondering how it is to do such things on the street bike.
Road?
Main road car.
There and right. No, boring. I like this. Like this bad road.
Okay, people, let's make it clear. I know the Duke is street bike and it's absolutely not built for my off-road adventures. And Duke also is very eclectic bike. It's kind of street bike, but also people call it baby street fighter. And Duke also borrowed those handguards from Supermoto or Adventure Bike. When I went to KTM showroom, I told sale guy that I want my bike with dual sport tires. I bought Timsun, I brought to the showroom and told please deliver my bike with my new tires. So I never ever tried Duke with stock street tires. Those Timsun tires are very good on highway, on high speed, on curvy roads, not a problem. Dirt roads, sand, water crossings, everything is very fine. The only weakness is the mud, but you know, even proper off-road tires suffer in a mud, real clay mud. This was the toughest trail I took. You can see on this video my front wheel is locked with the brake, but bike slides down. You cannot see on the video how steep it is. I will change both tires pretty soon. It will be first replacement of the front tire and second replacement of rear tire. It is exactly easy math, so you wore out one front tire and two rear tires. You could compare all the new tire. The funniest thing is that I discovered only after 10,000 kilometers that my front tire is mounted in wrong direction. That guy in KTM service was some moron. But I didn't feel any strange behavior from the front. Surrey guard was first thing which I removed immediately after I reached my home from the bike showroom. Here in India is the rule that all bikes must have those Surrey guards. Even my Triumph Bonneville had it. It is because Indian female pillions mostly sit sideways. I removed the tail just because I didn't like it and replaced it with short number plate and indicators holder. I built this very tiny backrest just for pillion's comfort. It doesn't support much anything, but pillions feel better if feel something behind his or her butt. An interesting fact is that Indian version of have those rear grab bars, but European version doesn't. I wanted to put windshield, but in 2017 only available was those ugly as hell. So I was looking for alternative and I chose Windshield from Yamaha because I couldn't find any other which fits better than Yamaha's. Well, but it's not really functional because all wind hit my chest. So maybe I must buy extension.
Monsoons are coming, they are on our doorsteps, and I should put back my hugger because without it all mud comes to your back. Also there is one interesting thing, as you can see my taillight, half of it doesn't work and the bike is still under warranty. I went to service and they told we will not repair under the warranty if you haven't hugger. And then I told them, guys, listen, I bought this bike in 2017. I broke hugger in 2017.
Hot damn, we did it, man. Wrap it up, carry the can, or did we kick it down the road for another?
Now it's 2019 and you still cannot find this hugger. They just promised me, every time I go to service, they promise, yeah, we will order. We discovered that the problem is the item number which they have in catalogs is exactly the same as for old Duke. But the difference is, you can see the old Duke, this one side is straight, but for the new Duke is slightly bended. I'm waiting 2 years and nothing happened. Well, of course, I cannot ride in the heavy rain without this or in the mud, and I went just to welder and he just fixed it, so I used my old one.
I thought I'm very smart and I will use threadlock, but looks like I bought a too strong one, and when monsoons was over I tried to remove my hugger and one bolt broke. I wanted my handlebars higher for more comfortable off-road riding, but only thing you can do, you can rise for 1 inch without heavier modifications. This is what the cables will let you. Those original foot pegs are ridiculous, but remember, this is a street bike and it's not meant to ride on it in a stay position. I bought not branded foot pegs. There was very tiny modification, just I took a file and removed around 1 millimeter of the metal to fit. On one side of the bike this tiny foot peg bended under my weight and it showed 4 o'clock.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I found those lights on Amazon and tried to figure out how they will look the best on my bike, but they were very bad quality, so they died pretty soon. Switch also from Amazon, new one, works very well. Those lights not legal in India. I am using this rubbish thing.
She said I'm a silly guy. I'm silly, I'm ugly. I wish I was a Superman. I'm sorry. Each time I'm around.
I took a risk and bought this charger from Alibaba or AliExpress. It was a bit risky because Chinese products are famous for that very bad quality. But so far it works very well. This set have even fuse and the socket is universal. I use the same socket for my air pump. And this is one of the most important things if you want to go off-road. Okay, tires is 1, wash plate is number 2. But you know what? I still have my plastic, and I paid for it. On some rock I hit my engine and got very tiny hole where oil started to leak, but it was like microscopic, so I very easy fixed with liquid metal.
Now I am going to explore how this path looks, and actually I will give up here because look at those. It's not. There must be some proper hard enduro bike, not the Duke. So pity. There is just like some, I don't know, 30-40 meters left till the more or less okay place, but I cannot make it.
I am riding my Duke 4 years now, and this is only second time when I couldn't go where I want. On the market only some rubbish was available. I didn't want to spoil the look of my beautiful bike with some crap. So I designed my own panniers. So I am a fan of soft bags. I'm never ever considered to buy boxes. This pannier is pretty small, but do its job very well. Yes, and we sell it. If you order one piece, the price is 4,900 rupees. If you order more, then price will go down. When one of my fork seals started to leak, my mechanic changed, of course, and he changed also oil. He replaced this original racing fork oil to road and off-road type. I am not considering to buy and install some special protection. I think those crash guards doing fine. This metal piece is strong enough. The weakest point is the bolts. Bolts always break, not the crash guard. April and May are the hottest month in South India, and this ride was on May. So guys, don't worry, there is no accident. I just dropped my bike and I took a rest. I was absolutely exhausted. It was so hot. And by the way, I didn't break my crash guard.
Another 10 minutes later, clearing out a bunch of rocks from there to make a way. And we're gonna attempt again. Let's see what happens.
When I bought those boots, I couldn't switch gears anymore because boots are big and I couldn't fit in that gap. I changed a bit direction of the lever. I just pushed it one click up. That's it. And this is the one thing what I want to buy very much. New mirrors. I need proper double take adventure mirrors. When I will go on the trail, I can just fold them inwards. And the radiator guard have the lowest priority. I'm not sure if I will buy it and put on my bike. People are wondering how comfortable is the seat on this bike. Well, of course it's not as comfortable as this thing, but it's good enough. This is street bike seat, you know, like it's not like adventure type of seat which is quite flat and you can move back and forth, back and forth. But long journeys is fine. My longest ride was around 15 hours. And let's say maybe 1 hour I spent for the stop, and so my bum was absolutely fine after this ride. Next morning I was like a newborn baby.
You have to take off the bags.
And this was the first time when I felt where I want to go in 4 years of riding Duke. There were only 2 failures. Second one you saw already on this video. Will I go around the world on this bike? Or at least to Latvia? Oh hell yeah. Just give me the money.
If you stop it, I can help you push it up. If you can switch off, I will help you push it up.